Episode 1. Eisen von Eis. Wir haben quasi das Intro abgeschlossen. Okay, jetzt können wir uns auch frei bewegen. Ja. Sind wir doch an einem ziemlich hitzigen Punkt der Geschichte eingestiegen. Jawohl. Oh, was habe ich? Kann ich hier? Ach, das ist einfach nur mein Inventar, das hier mein Schwert zeigt, oder? Okay. Gut. Können wir eigentlich zurück? Nee. Ja, zur Red Wedding sind wir hier eingestiegen. Ja, herrlich. Gut, und laufen jetzt hier den Königsweg entlang. Hallo Schweinchen. Schweinchen. Schweinchen geht weg, okay. Und wir haben unserem Lord das Versprechen gegeben, dass wir unserem Onkel sagen sollen, dass der... Oder hat er das genannt? North Grave? Dass der nicht fallen darf. Und hier ist Blut.
Blood. Fresh.
Na gut. Also ich konnte es auf jeden Fall nach der ersten Folge nicht wirklich ein Folgenende machen. Ich muss mal gucken, wie ich das vernünftig schneide und ob ich überhaupt irgendwie direkte Folgen Anfang und Ende machen. Naja, egal. Totes Schweinchen. Rauch heißt nichts Gutes. Okay, wir haben hier einen Karren. Können wir da irgendwas dran machen? Haben wir hier noch irgendwas? Nee. Nicht wirklich, nee. Wir können auch nicht hier drüben lang. Nee, wir müssen da lang. Da haben wir noch einen Karren.
That's Father's car.
Oh.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Boltons sind das. Okay, Kann ich mich dran vorbeischleichen? Oder ich weiß noch nicht, was ich hier machen soll. Bis jetzt kann ich eigentlich nur vor und ne, zurück kann ich nicht mehr. Ich muss.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Okay, müssen das.
I'm going to kill you.
Probier's zumindest.
Is that so? You can try if you like. And then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
Okay.
No. I'll have that sword, boy.
Come get it, you bastard.
Okay. Ich glaube, das war vielleicht nicht ganz so eine gute Entscheidung. Ja.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic. You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Die Gabel. Haben wir mehr Reichweite. Okay. Ein erledigt. Bam. Und runter. Eieiei. Stressig.
Mercy. Please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
Ach komm. Hau ab.
Thank you.
Das werde ich bestimmt nochmal bereuen.
White Heel will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Father? Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Iron Rest, okay. Die Festung vom Haus Forrester. Sieht doch schon mal nicht schlecht aus. Und unsere Wunde ist scheinbar noch nicht versorgt.
Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Lecker. Würmchen, sehr schön.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
Wir sollen es nur unserem Onkel erzählen.
Get my uncle. I was told only to tell him.
Your uncle? I see. Must be rather important then. Lady
sehr gut.
Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Okay. Na, dann laufen wir mal ein bisschen rum. Gut, schauen wir mal hier. Ah, das ist gut, dass ich mich an das Versprechen erinnert habe. Na gut, ist jetzt noch nicht so lange her. Ja, aber... schauen wir mal. Maden. Berühren.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Naja. Bandagen. Eingesteckt, ja, na klar. Und das ist dem auch egal.
This might help.
Das interessiert ihn auch gar nicht, dass wir das ja einstecken, ne? Ah, gucken wir mal.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
Ja, ja, bla bla. Ich will aber mit dir reden.
Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Wer ist denn der Lord? Ja, das ist eine gute Frage.
Who is the new Lord of Haus Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Was wird aus mir? Warum hassen uns die Whitehills, ja?
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Die übliche Geschichte also. Okay, na, machen wir mal abwechselnd. So, was wird jetzt... Na wohl, ach komm, machen wir das mal mit den Whitehills erst durch. Warum wollen die unseren Eisenwald?
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left. Just as they've done before.
Was wird jetzt aus mir?
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Ja, das wäre vielleicht ganz gut, ne?
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Okay, never mind.
Never mind.
Wir konnten ihm, glaube ich, noch unser Schwert zeigen, also beziehungsweise das von dem Lord Forrester. Das ist ja quasi nicht unseres. Hier, genau.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to Haus Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now.
Na, super. Na gut, damit sollten wir bei ihm durch sein.
I'll admit, you do seem better than was to be expected. I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Hey.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall. No doubt he's tired, my lady.
Ach,
He said Lord Forrester
so
was
langsam.
valiant to the end.
And what of Roderick? He was with you as well.
I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would
Gib mir
mean
das
so
Schwert.
much to the family.
He asked me to return this to Haus Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
Ramsay Snow's coming here.
Aye. He'll arrive within the week. Those men will say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
You can't send me away.
We have no choice, Garrett.
Where would you have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
Okay, können wir ihm jetzt noch was erzählen? Wie,